writer and every artist, no matter what age. Original art with me as well. A veteran of the comic book industry for 30 years, I'm a writer, I'm an artist, and this sucks.
Tonight's episode, The Deadly Conspiracy, Part 2.
Don't start! We haven't left yet!
Wow.
Hi.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry New Year.
Oh, yeah.
It's beef jerky time.
Beef jerky time.
Okay,
What are you
you guys know
talking
what
about?
movie that's from. Come
I
on.
don't know. It's beef jerky time.
Mhm.
Merry Christmas and beef jerky time.
It's a movie. What movie?
I
Come
don't
on.
know. I don't know. You'll
Well,
have to-
better look in the comments.
Well, before we get there, let's introduce the show. This is our very big Christmas special. It's
it is.
Christmas evening, Christmas
I
Day,
know.
2022.
Is it still day? What kind of evening?
We are,
I slept all
we're doing it
day. Booyah.
for you guys because you're sitting there going, I've been eating all day, been sitting around opening presents, drinking hot chocolate. I need some relaxing,
I slept all day. Yesterday was long. I
non-pressure
thought
content.
our kids would never leave.
Our
I'm
kids,
kidding.
they kept eating our food and they wouldn't go.
Oh, man.
We had a tremendous Christmas Eve. Tremendous. I had a great time. I really did. It was really had a good time last night. But let's
Holy
talk
cow.
about today. Thank you guys all for joining us. Let's
Yeah,
take a quick
let's
look in
look.
the old chat and see who has joined us. Jasu,
First in the house.
first in the house. You know what you get for that?
Nothing.
Nothing, but we
Sorry.
are so appreciative of you being with us that we might
Yeah.
shed it to you.
I was just going to
She
wipe
was.
my
She's-
eyes.
She's just right there.
My eyes keep watering. Sorry.
Very
It's very emotional.
Geek Avenger is here. Mark
Geek.
Hengren. Leg Kick is here because Leg Kick is almost always here. Stippling Vaughn. Merry
Vaughn.
Christmas to Shelly, Sammy, Husker, Aaron's mom, and of course, Aaron. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you as well.
Mhm.
Marcus Killigrew sending season's greetings. Mr. Monkey Boy, 1969.
Oh,
Oops, no puppet annihilation on Christmas.
crisp. On Christmas.
No, there's always puppet annihilation.
Always.
Sequential Treasures is here. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas.
Mhm.
And before he can beg me to do it, I'm going to plug our show Saturday,
Oh,
New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve,
oh,
New Year's Eve
it is.
at 4:00 Pacific time. We'll be talking about our favorite cover artists. We'll be memorializing some of the artists that have passed over the last year.
It's going to be sad.
So yeah, it'll be
Sad.
a walk through memory lane, but a great show to watch before you go out and get hammered for New Year's Eve
Or stay in and
or stay in and
fall asleep by
fall
10
asleep
p.m.
at 10 p.m. like we do. But anyway, Evil One is here.
Evil
Merry
one.
Christmas, everyone. Hey, same to you. Thanks for joining us. I don't know. Shelly's here. Oh, look.
Oh, here I am.
Is the gang all here? You're here.
I'm here.
You're in the chat and you're here. You're
Barely.
everywhere. You're everywhere. Humphrey Bear is here.
Yay.
It's dinner time here, so maybe other people are eating too. We're going to be snacking shortly. Paul Brillard is here. Overlapping
for
Christmas
food.
dinner will join in progress.
Oh,
Wow, thanks,
that's
Paul.
nice.
Appreciate that.
Can I turn the
It's
fan
true.
on? It's hot in here.
On Christmas Day.
It's hot.
No,
Aren't you warm?
look at this. Well, we'll get to this in a minute. You can't be cold while you're in San Antonio.
The studio.
Citizen Ronan is here. Fritzy Schnitzel. Savoir faire is everywhere. Merry Christmas indeed. Smoke and Wraith. Merry Christmas, CG. Merry Christmas to you. Look at this. Geek Avenger. Good. I didn't miss it. I just woke up from 1 hour nap
Me too.
and got in here.
It lasted several hours.
John Smith is here.
Hey,
Merry
John.
Christmas, John. I knew he would be here. You warned me,
course.
called me, talked
Oh.
to him this weekend, actually, or on Friday.
Yeah.
Citizen Roth, Trading Places. Don't really know what that means.
That's the movie.
Citizen
Well
Roman.
done.
Oh, okay. Trading Places,
Somebody
the movie.
understands me.
There you go. Pastmaster Dan is here. Oh,
Orange
yeah, it is. We'll
Orange
be talking about that stuff. Bob Gable's here. Merry Christmas.
Bob.
Josh would like an
Orange Whip.
Orange Whip.
Orange Whip.
3 Orange Whips, I guess, was.
Gotta play it.
I
Oh
gotta
my gosh,
find
you have
it.
so many.
I know. It's just
Goes so
unbelievable.
fast.
Where do you think it is? It's
you
not
don't-
there.
No.
By the time I get to it,
Right there.
there
right
it
there,
is.
Right there.
Orange whip. Orange whip. 3 orange whips.
There you go. All the way around. No hot chocolate. Turned the AC on. No hot chocolate. Turned the AC on. Well, yeah, in Southern California, it's probably really nice today. Look at Kevin Thomas. I like that attitude. Put that Christmas money to good use. Go back, Wraith of God, Blood Hunters today.
Good idea.
Soap Maker is here.
Oh,
Merry Christmas, little Presty family.
Hey.
Thank you so much. Oh, we have 70 people almost watching it right now.
that is so cool.
That is great for a
Thank
Christmas
you.
evening. Thank you guys for all joining us.
Yeah.
Tarks9 all the way from Canada,
Canada.
wishing us a Merry Christmas. Same to you.
Do you guys do
Um,
Boxing Day tomorrow, Canada? Or is it
Boxing Day. Was it like recycle the boxes from Christmas?
No,
What is
I don't
Boxing
know.
Day?
It's
Or is
an
it actually-
England thing.
I don't know.
What do I know?
Sean here Schnelly. Sean here
Shafahir,
Schnelly.
Shinfear
Mm,
Shelley.
Thanks for joining
Oh.
us. Let's see. Now that
my
everybody's
gosh.
congratulating everybody else, Jeff Goulet is here.
Hey.
Heidi Mealy. Hey, Heidi.
Hi, Heidi.
Thank you.
Aw.
Blessings to you as
Oh,
well.
Heidi.
Amanda Gross is here. Merry Christmas, Amanda. Thank you for joining
Mhm.
us. Squeaky's here.
Squeakage.
Merry Christmas to you too, Squeaks. Appreciate you joining us.
My knees were really squeaky.
Are they?
Yeah.
We had to leave those up like the Tin Man. Don't Rev 72. Don't let Shane fool you. Wraith of God was the best comic book of 2022.
Nice.
Thank you so much. And speaking of that,
What?
speaking of Wraith of God,
Yeah.
let's take a quick look at
Ooh.
the old campaign trail, shall we?
Yep.
Just for a moment.
You gotta.
Yeah, I know I do. There, I did it.
I doed it.
If I do it, I get a whooping.
I
I
doed
did
it.
it. Okay, so why do I want to bring this up? We're not here to sell stuff. We're here to entertain. However,
However,
the link
the added bonus.
to this campaign, this amazing campaign, is in the description of this video. And I did want to point out just a couple minor things, Shelley, if you don't
Okay.
mind. You see the hat I'm wearing? Do you see it?
Yep, I see it.
These are going to be shipping out next week.
Yeah. They're
So
downstairs.
if you haven't ordered one, there it is right there, and you'd like to get one, but you're one of the guys that sits around and goes, "Yeah, I want one, but I'm not going to wait 6 months for it. I'll wait
No.
till they're
They're
right now.
here.
They're here.
They're in the house.
Going out next week. So if you want to jump on there, order a beanie, ready to go. You know what else is going out next week?
Oops,
There it is.
There it is. There it is.
Shot glasses, Garbage Man, and Wraith of God
Mhm.
shot
There it
glasses
is.
will be going out next week as well. Now, we don't have the baseball caps, but they're coming.
Yeah.
And so I assume to get them within a week or so, those will be going out. So hats, shot glasses, if you haven't ordered, you want to order, do it because you'll get it right away. They're
Right.
going out.
You don't have to wait.
I got
Well,
the
you have to
boxes
wait.
downstairs.
Yeah, the box, the beanies is downstairs in the
And the boxes to put the
inventory
beans.
room.
That's right. Shelley and one of her friends have been working
Oh.
diligently on getting this house organized
That closet
so we can actually run
was like Mary
efficiently.
Poppins.
It was
I-
so full of stuff I couldn't believe it.
So yeah, it was ugly. But now when it's done, we'll show you. It was nice.
So anyway, and if you haven't backed this book, gosh darn it, you should do it, because if you think it was the best book of 2022, it'll be the best book of 2023.
There
Gosh
you
darn it,
go.
it'll be the best value. 200 pages for $25.
Booyah.
Wipe my brow.
I know.
So
it's
there
a
you go.
lot.
Anyway, I just wanted
Better get started.
to I want to bring that to everybody's attention.
Okay.
Those little items that
Brohawks in the
Oh,
house.
yes, David Williams.
Hey,
Merry
David.
Christmas and happy holidays, little Presties and their mighty chat. May God continue to bless you and all
Oh,
New Year.
thanks,
Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas to you. Those of you guys who don't know, David, me, and Kelsey have a new show that we do once a week where we draw stuff live. It's exciting. It's fun. We talk about amazing, stupid, interesting, not
Whatever
interesting,
comes to your
crazy
brains.
things that consumes us while we're drawing. It's a lot of fun. So you want to check that out. It's usually around lunchtime. It'll be on Wednesdays or Thursdays. We haven't nailed down a specific date because the holidays kind of keep everything in flux.
Yeah.
But as soon as the new year comes around, we'll have a set time and date, and you can always count on us being there, except you can never count on David and Kelsey to show up on time. But we're praying this week they'll get there on time and not leave me hanging.
Ooh, yeah, Waylon, Willie, and the boys, Jeff. I saw your
look at
shirt.
Your Kelsey will forsake you. No,
No,
Kelsey
never.
won't. He
No,
won't.
no.
So anyway, mark that on your calendar as well, Shelley. Just mark it down on the old calendar of love. I don't even know what that means. Calendar of
Either.
love.
I ain't got one of them.
No, okay. Sad, but
Sad.
but let's take a quick moment to do a public service announcement if we could. There's always new people rolling in, and if you're
She's so
new,
nice.
subscribe, like, help this channel grow, because I'll tell you this, after you see this show tonight, you're going to want to see more. And I don't say that very often.
Oh, never.
Got stuff.
Got stuff.
Hours of prep went into this show, literally.
Oh, me too.
Yeah,
I had
you
to
were
sleep.
resting. You had to
I
get,
had to
you had to
sleep
get psyched up
all
for it.
day.
Yes. Okay, so let's do this real quickly. Because
it?
Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without some
Whoa,
sort
so fast. Yeah.
of Christmas snackage.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Sorry. So he's got to work one in backstage.
What you got?
Grandma made sugar
Sugar
cookies.
cookies.
Well, actually, my mom, but the kid's grandma.
Yeah.
My 91-year-old mother, sugar
Sugar
cookies.
cookies.
No. Pass on
I have
sugar.
mine.
Oh. A little gift that I got her for Christmas. Oh, C's Candies. If you don't know what that is, you should know. Excellent, yummy stuff.
Yep.
Is anybody else eating? We got people eating dinner.
Beef jerky.
Beef jerky. There you go. Excellent.
Beef jerky? Question mark.
I guess he was thinking I was going to pull beef jerky, but no.
Oh,
Sugar cookie.
Beef jerky time.
Oh. So good.
I sees it.
All right.
Well, I hope everybody. Never mind.
People are still trying to name the new show. Like the
Oh.
Dank Show. Someone came up with Graybeards, which I kind of like.
Oh, that's a good one.
But I'll have to go through the chat on the last video we did because there was a
Yes, it feels
ton
good.
of good names in there, and we had to go through them and figure out what we want to do.
Nice.
Chief Justice Odie Pops is here.
Chief Justice.
Merry Christmas and thank you. Merry Christmas to you too.
Yes.
Slacker 23. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yay.
Grey Wolf Graphics says, Mom used to
Ooh,
make zucchini bread at
mm.
Christmas.
It smells so
I love
good.
Zucchini bread.
It makes you feel like you're eating something healthy.
Yes. This is not healthy, but it's okay.
I like it. There's a good name for you. 3 old fart strong.
Classic. Thank you, Mr. Monkey Boy. We will take it under advisement, as
Yep.
the mayor of Shark City once said. Okay.
Well, there's one.
Oh,
Visit a Bigfoot museum in Sandy.
my son made an awesome prime rib for Christmas dinner.
Nice.
Where's the
right there? Up a little bit. Up there.
Merry Christmas. Let's visit the Bigfoot Museum in Sandy sometime. They're comic loving folks. I'll bet they are.
We should
But if
do
I
a
went in there and-
location shoot.
If I went there and mocked their museum, they might not be happy with me.
Ooh. I might sick Bigfoot on you.
It's interesting that he brings up Bigfoot because
Did you?
we have more Bigfoot news coming today.
Uh-huh.
It's a big show. It really is, Shelley. There's just so much stuff that we have to cover. In fact,
Oh.
let's start with this.
Hi.
Geek Avenger is sending me a very Christmassy $5. Thank you so much,
Nice,
Geek.
Thank you.
It's a very simple. Call it the Power Beard Draw Stream. Power Beard. See, thank
Very
you
nice.
very much. I'll take that under advisement. I've got a lot of good names. I got that Kyle Holtz cover for Christmas, Aaron.
That one.
Kyle Holtz. What Kyle Holtz? Which one are we talking about? Evil one.
Evil one.
Because Kyle Holtz didn't do a cover for me.
No.
So you're referring to something else. I got that Kyle Holtz cover for Christmas here. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you showed that on Twitter, right? Or did you email me? I can't remember, but
He knows what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because aren't you saying your dad splurged and got you some original art this year, right? Isn't that what you said? And so you're saying it was the Kyle Holtz cover.
That was nice, Dad.
His dad, who bought him original art for Christmas, but says, don't send me super chats because he's just making me rich. It hasn't happened yet, but
but keep sending them.
That's right, because we put it in a jar and maybe someday.
And right next to my swear jar.
Did you? That's right. Money goes out of there and into the swear jar. So did your parents ever like have a jar where your dad would put loose change in? They'd say, when this fills up, we're going to do. No. We had one in our house, one of those big.
I remember that.
And my dad would put all this change in there. He said, whenever we filled it up, we'd go to Hawaii.
Never went.
But I kept stealing money out of it because I needed money for gas in my car when I was 16. So we never.
So gas or Hawaii? What is wrong with you?
It never got more than this.
I remember it in their
made
house. I think it had mostly pennies in it by the time you got done with it.
Yeah, I took all the quarters out because you don't go to the gas station with pennies, right? Especially now. But even back then, when gas was like 90 cents a gallon, and you still wanted quarters. We never went to Hawaii until you and I went.
Right.
For that show. Just a few years ago. It was the first time I ever been to Hawaii.
It was, it'll be 6 years this spring.
That long ago? There it is. Now, you used to go every year with your family, right? Practically.
Well, we went quite a few times. Well, it was when my dad was a Ford dealer, and he'd always win the trips to Hawaii. And so we went.
Off you go. Not me. Not poor Lopresti family.
The last one, though, it was just my sister and I and my dad. And then my dad left early. And then my sister and I went out, and I left my ID in the hotel room because I'm an idiot. And then they wouldn't let me use her ID, even though we're identical twins, which was weird. So I had to go back to the hotel. And then my dad was a snorer. So I slept out on the lanai one night. And then one night I slept on the bathroom floor with my pillow up against like the vent so I couldn't hear him. But I think they heard him on like 2 floors away. So didn't really help much. That's my Hawaii, my Waikiki.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
What's terrible? What? Aaron has a doustache.
Doustache? You did trim it
Yeah.
quite a lot.
It's still there.
Does it feel better?
Yeah.
Not so itchy.
Like,
Our son had quite a beard yesterday.
He did.
Goodness.
His wife likes that. Thinks it's manly or something. I don't know. You know, we've all done the beard thing.
What'd you do? Oh,
yeah, we're just messing around. Okay, so this is even though it's Christmas.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we get to ignore the essentials of the show.
Oh no.
And the things that people come to expect.
Right.
And one of them is the rights and image of the day. So let's take a look.
Okay.
And see what Bernie has for us.
I'm looking
today. That's one of my, to say that that's one of my favorite drawings from the Frankenstein book is ridiculous because there are so many good ones.
Yeah.
But I really do like that one because of his creative use of negative space, which is essentially the snow in the illustration. And how dark she is amongst all that white that draws your eye right to her.
Yep.
And then you can kind of pull back and look at how, like, some of the line work is not complete, like where the snow, all the white sort of blends in together. So you get half shapes, but your eye completes those shapes on their own.
Yes.
It's just very well designed, very clever, and it's got snow in it, so it's appropriate for snow. That was from White Christmas with Bing Crosby.
Good catch.
See, I know that stuff.
Good catch.
It's for us old folks.
Yep.
Oh, Eric, the Guapo, $5 for Christmas. Thank you very much, Eric. Is Aaron eating seafood, or does he just like talking with his mouth full?
That's a good one. That's a good.
I just feel
one
there's
right
just
there.
like a feel of disrespect in there. There you go, Eric.
Merry Christmas,
$5 and a shot
everyone.
to the gut. Well, you know, Ethan says, "Don't ever eat live on camera. It makes people sick." I'm going to have another cookie.
Well,
No.
that's too bad.
Yeah, we eat on this show because we go against all convention.
It's just us.
That's yeah. So,
We settled a family debate.
let's see. Ryu Gunpla? Ryu Gunpla.
Yes, it is.
Aaron can help me settle the family debate. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? I didn't. Okay. I was very adamant that it was not a Christmas movie forever. But then I realized on the last viewing that they actually worked Christmas music in to the musical score. I mean, it wasn't just like playing in the party in the background. It was actually part of the musical score. And when you do that, you're essentially saying this is a Christmas movie.
Right.
So I'm going to kind of have to go along that perhaps it is a Christmas movie.
Nice.
Even though there really isn't any Christmas themes in it.
It's not Christmas.
It is at Christmas, but there's no Christmas theme throughout it. I mean, a theme of like, you know, peace and goodwill towards men, or you know, anything to do with the Christmas
Nothing
story.
has that anymore.
Well, that's true.
That's true. She's a smart one.
See, Eric, now he wants his $5 back. Die Hard is a movie set in Christmas. It is not a movie about Christmas. It's not
Eric,
about Christmas,
you're
but
grounded.
the fact that they worked music, Christmas music into the score.
It's not like a
that's kind of
Christmas
tough. That's
like
a tough one.
Elf.
That's definitely
No,
a Christmas
Elf is a good
movie.
one. Right.
It's a Christmas.
But it's right. Lethal Weapon
I don't think
was
Lethal
set at
Weapon's
Christmas.
I don't think Lethal Weapon's a Christmas movie.
The opening
it's probably
shot
as-
was at Christmas Tree lot,
I know.
wasn't it?
And they were buying cocaine or something. And a bus.
Cocaine and Christmas. Hello.
Snow. So
Snow.
These are debatable topics for sure. And wait a minute.
Oh,
Home Alone has the same basic plot as Die Hard, except for kids. Hence, both are Christmas movies. Look at the logic roll, and thank you, Geek, for the $5.
Property happening there.
You guys might be onto something. Oh no, here we go. I think The Exorcist is a Christmas movie since they released it on Christmas Day. Wow. See, I just don't know. Creative Faye Illustrations here. Thank you for joining us. Humphrey Bear. Rudolph is an action movie. See, now we're just getting out of control.
No, they're just.
Well, they do go on an adventure, and they want to be.
He was flying,
and they want to be independent together. So,
because nobody wants to be a dentist.
That's right. So let's be independent together. So I don't know. I almost knocked that over.
Yeah.
As I was gesticulating with my Italian blood flowing. See, now it's starting to rage. Home Alone had Christmas themes, though. It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like I said, I was totally against. I would never have said that Die Hard was a Christmas movie. But then working that soundtrack made me rethink my stance a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
That's all you're saying? I think you're saying more than that.
Sequential. I'm saying a lot, but I'm not saying much.
We couldn't go to the P.O. box. No. Well,
I got no notification from the P.O. box that I got anything.
Well, maybe nobody was there because it's been a little icy.
That's right.
Dicey.
So,
although our son did make it here yesterday, and then when they left last night, I said, "Please text me when you get home." And the text I got from daughter-in-law was, "It's pretty sketch out here. It's really foggy. You can't even see like a foot in front of you." And I said, "Well, come back then." "Oh no, Josh says he thinks he can do it." Thanks. Did I get a text? No.
Darn people.
They never.
But you know what, Shelley? Speaking of Christmas, I want to share some of my
Go ahead.
favorite gifts, if I
Okay.
may. Shelley did really well this year. First of all, look right behind me, and you shall see my new comic spinner rack full of Lopresti gems. I'm going to buy, I think I'm going to buy like beat up old copies of like classic comics and stick them in here. But for the time being, I filled it up with my stuff.
Lopresti
Because I have,
books.
because I have a bunch of Lopresti books. With all this stuff.
Batgirl,
Mystic,
Dark Knight,
Marvel Adventures, Harley
The
Quinn,
Vault of What the? That
classic,
is an oldie but goodie.
Damage, Garbage Man right there, Xena, Warrior Princess, Batman,
Aaron was your favorite artist. Who did Xena?
Empire Comics sticker right up there.
Up there.
I'm going to print out a sign that's bigger. It says Empire Comics, and I'll go in there. But for the show, slap one of those
And
stickers
very
on
clever because that sign is the exact dimensions of a backing board.
there. It
Clever.
is. That sign up on the top. I just slid a backing board in there and whoop, fit right in. Giga Ranger says, "Hey, Aaron, nice rack." Wah, wah,
Wah,
wah.
wah. Next
David Rock.
Christmas, I may have a nice rack,
Jealous.
but we'll see. Too soon? Too soon?
Where she's going to go 44 double D. So we shall see.
Yeah, no, I got
Going to
enough back
monetize that
problems.
channel.
I got
Monetize
enough
that channel.
back problems. Thank you very much.
Okay, so what else did I get? Look at this. Shelly was in Texas, got me this San Antonio. Look at that. Texas. And this new sort of, it's not really a flannel. What would you
So
call it? A flannel?
softy.
Oh, it's so nice. Would
Very
you call this a
thick.
flannel?
Thick cotton. It's very soft.
What does it say here?
Lukenbach.
Population three. So I got this shirt. I got this. This I got a while ago, but these are available. So
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the fun stuff. Now I'd like to. This is a disclaimer for YouTube. This is not an actual gun. This is simply a prop. Pirate gun.
What did Sammy say yesterday? I need angelic.
Oh yeah,
There's
she goes, "Give me some angelic song," and I just went. And she opened her present. So there it is.
Is he pirate? Good.
I'm here to fire your booty.
You better hide your booty.
So this,
Arg, matey.
I have two. This again is from Denix,
Mm-hmm.
and I have two other Western guns, and now I have a pirate gun, so I can be a cowboy and a pirate. Arr.
Arr.
So
Yep.
again, if you're interested, check them out. They have really good prop guns and
And
swords.
you
and
can't
all
get
sorts
them
of
from
stuff.
Denix, but they will.
Well-
There's links to different places. So I had
There's a
to find
Denix.
it.
There's a Denix website though.
There's a website, right? But they send you to people who
Oh, because this is a European company, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's right.
And so, yeah, I had to look at a couple different places that still had them.
Now, John Smith, one of the few guys I've known longer than you.
Yes.
Met him way back at San Diego Con, way back in the day.
Ooh, way back.
Now he's a
Artist Alley days, even.
he's a retired law enforcement official,
Yes.
but he's a retired law enforcement official who looks younger than me, by the way. And so he now works at Tommy Bahama's, and he sent me this. This got worn all day yesterday.
It did.
This was the Christmas Eve attire.
It was.
It was nice and warm. Had a shirt underneath it.
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you, John.
I would have
That was
melted,
very kind.
as in like I'm doing right now.
But wait,
Yes. Oh, but wait, there's
there's
more.
more. So Shelley, and this is something, a lot of the stuff I didn't ask for, she just, creatively got for me.
Yeah.
Now, granted, when you're, a 12-year-old eternally, it's pretty easy to shop for you.
Yes.
But she got these Adidas, right? Now look at this.
On the tongue. On the tongue.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
outside.
Little Nebraska N on there.
And on the back, it has Huskers.
Huskers right there.
I thought it had it. Oh no, I thought it had it out here. But
So these are so cushy.
yeah,
Cushy.
super cush.
And I needed new shoes because I had holes in the toes.
When he walks, he lifts his toes so much it pokes holes in his shoes. Little known fact about Aaron.
Well, a little known fact is Aaron's still wearing clothes he had in high school, and his shoes have holes in them. So
Other than that,
we're loaded. So evil one, tell your dad that. Anyway, so those are some of the nice things I got that I was kind of thrilled with. Had a great time. There was also candy and nuts involved, and there's
Lots
those are
of
always
candy.
good. So you're not going to share anything you got, though, did you?
I got that candy.
You know, I got her 4 pieces of candy, and I said, "Merry Christmas."
Well,
I got you shoes,
yes.
expensive shoes, but they were on sale. So
Yeah. Some
And-
the brand is like Mia MIA. They're wooden. It sounds like it's
wooden
Dutch.
clogs.
Um,
Not really wooden clogs.
yeah.
Yeah.
they're little shoes.
And a laser glove.
Red light, infrared thing. I have really bad arthritis in my hands. It's getting bad. And then the meds I'm on are making my pain like so much worse. So actually I ordered another one. They had a $20 thing and I had gift cards for Amazon. So I'll have both hands.
But you can't do
Yeah,
anything. You
it's
put them both on at the same time and you like mid it up.
I'll just watch. I know, babe. Oh.
So anyway, yeah.
So I had my own laser light show last night.
Yep. And I got my daughter Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon album, which we listened to while we assembled that. And then Shelly used her laser mitts to create a laser light show. It's pretty awesome.
Nothing but the finest
That's
entertainment
right. We
here.
are
Oh,
making
that's
it
funny.
work. Making it work. It says Adidas have 4 stripes. Are you saying these are fake? Aren't those? They are Adidas. Adidas
have
is the
4 stripes,
official.
it says. But there are, yeah. So on the back tag it says Adidas and then Huskers. So it's kind of a yeah.
Yeah, so they're like the official shoe of the school.
Yeah.
So, but I'm telling you, it
There
is
you
an
go.
Adidas. It is an Adidas.
Since we want to know what Shelly got, we
See?
know Shelly does
Look
all the
at-
shopping. No,
See,
okay.
look at he's demand. He's saying it
know.
isn't, but I'm telling you, dude, they are. See, now I've got to.
I got it like, it says Adidas right here, and in the inside too.
Adidas.
Huskers.
Eric,
Now
I think you owe
all
me
they
another-
have to
I think-
do is win.
I think you owe me another $5 for that, man.
Sure, bootleg, right? Maybe.
Well, you know, I used to be able to get that stuff bootleg. Go to New York and pick up a pair of shoes for $10.
New York. Yep. Gosh, now I have to look it up.
See, look at now they're accusing us of
I know,
you,
that's why I said
we're
bootleg.
accusing you of bootlegging. Really, I had
See.
nothing to do with it. She just gave me a gift. I thought for sure it was authentic, but now
Adidas only has one D.
yeah, Eric, you spelled Adidas wrong too. I don't know if I can trust you anymore. Speaking of trust, Shelley,
And these ones have 3 stripes.
yeah, see,
At
there's
Nordstrom's, they have 3 stripes. Maybe some have 4. Maybe it's budget cuts. They could only do 3 now.
Joe Biden's America.
Oh, you gotta love
You
it.
never know. All right, Shelley,
What?
I think it's time
Oh, 4.
for you to drop a
What?
little knowledge on us. As we all
Ooh,
know,
Okay.
Shelley is a teacher. She teaches
Kind of.
physics and math and like smarty pants kind of stuff. She always likes to make everybody think that, hey, she knows a little bit more. So now she's going to
Oh.
share
I'm gonna share.
some knowledge with us, and let's just see what she's got.
The
Okay,
gray hairs.
that ain't it. All right, Shelley, what are we doing
Oh.
today?
We're gonna do the top 10, right?
Top 10
Top
what?
10 Christmas specials,
Okay, of all time.
right? Of all time.
Now, where did you get this?
According
Where did you get this
to
information? from?
Timeout.com. You're in Timeout.
Okay, so this is
Timeout.com.
not a list that we compiled. This is from timeout.com.
We'd still be fighting over it.
So
but-
it's it's debatable, but
Yeah.
let's take a look and see what
Oh,
they
sorry.
we do have visual aids
I'll get my glasses. Okay.
for these. So okay, Shelley, what is number 10?
Scary. Tales from the Crypt and All Through the House.
This is an episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Not a creature was stirring except a really scary looking Santa.
Yeah, it looks kind of bloody there, like he got a little hatchet or a hammer in his
What?
hand there.
Oh, next, number 9.
Hang on a second. So number 10, according to timeout.com. Now I kind of think I've seen this episode, but it would have been years ago. What year was this?
1989.
Yeah, so it was,
You
that was
were an
before
adult.
we were before we
I
even
just
met.
graduated college.
So if I did see it, it was a long, long time ago,
Yeah.
and I don't really. I'm kind of vague. But so there you go. That's
There you
number 10. Whether
All
you
right.
like it or not,
I don't
there
like
it is. Now let's take a look at
Oh,
our number.
I'm giving it away. Oh,
No, I don't
wow.
think I've given it away yet.
everybody.
Number 8. What do we got here?
Christmas at Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Now, did you ever watch Pee Wee's Playhouse?
No.
I'm talking-
1988.
I'm talking about before he got caught in that porn theater.
No.
Never watched.
It was
Pee Wee's-
1988.
Yeah,
I was an adult.
yeah, but adults watch this show because it
they
was so
should. They should be
zany.
ashamed.
But anyway, so this comes in at number 9.
Nine.
Yeah, because and it was
Okay,
1988.
next.
Okay, so she doesn't,
Next.
apparently Shelley does not like Pee Wee's Playhouse.
No boy.
Okay, well this one maybe you'll like a little bit better.
Oh. Oh, it's so sweet.
Okay, so this would be number 8.
Yes.
Number-
1974.
Now that's a shock to me because I thought this was made much earlier, like in
Yeah.
the 60s. I did not realize it was
A
1974.
year without a Santa Claus.
It is, and it
Yeah.
gave us Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
Mhm.
We all know the
And
songs.
then Mother Nature.
That's right. And Shirley
Oh,
Booth
Santa.
played Mrs. Santa, and Santa Claus was played, of course, by Mickey Rooney.
Oh.
And that's why he sounds so old, because it was 74, so he's probably in his
74.
He probably might have been 74.
Okay.
So anyway, so that's number what?
Number 8. Which I think it should be higher, but that's okay. Time out.
Well, they,
Yeah.
mixing it up a little bit.
Okay.
Hang on a second here.
Oh, sorry. She's a tired one. What?
Now this one I have never seen, and it's old too, and I have never seen this one. What do we got there, Shelley? What is this?
I think it says Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Has anybody ever
Never.
heard of this? What year was this?
1977.
See, this is an oldie, and I don't
Never.
remember ever seeing this. Oh, wait a minute. The Guapo. Here's another $5 to buy the extra stripe on your shoe. Thank you very much, Eric. Appreciate that. That's very, very Christmassy of you.
All right. Let's just
hang on a
hope the
second.
rest are better.
They also did that story for the 72 movie OG original Gangsta Tales from the Crypt.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I know I've seen it. Santa Claus is Coming to Town, stop motion special. Absolutely. Come Stand Over Me, Missy Lane. That must be from the horror one.
Oh,
from the
no.
Crypt.
It scares me.
Look at this. Eric, and he's giving us
Eric.
$10 today, so don't get on
All
Eric's
right.
case. He's much younger than us, though, too, so he might have been a kid, actually,
Maybe.
watching that. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Evil One says, I watched the Tales from the Crypt all through the house every year. So apparently he's on board with it. I want to watch it now.
Great.
He had the same expression when they caught him in the
I'm sure he did.
Of course, he's talking about Pee-wee.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Anything associated with Pee-wee is suspect. Pee-wee Herman is the only guy in Hollywood to keep his hands to himself. Wait a minute. Now, what about the Telly Savalas Christmas special? I feel like we may get robbed. I haven't even heard
Talk
of
to
that.
Time Out, my friend.
Yeah. Wait a
Oh
minute.
my
That's on
gosh.
YouTube. It's awful. Are you talking about this thing right here? What's this called again, Shelley?
Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas.
Are you saying it's on YouTube and it's awful?
Oh, no.
Uh,
Saw Sam, Winona Ryder.
well, Presty, the other is she's a little weird, huh? Vic, where do
Little
you
bit.
come up with this stuff? Vic is the most confusing person I've ever met in a chat.
Well, that says a lot because
Yes.
you know me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yes. Watch it every year. So there's
This one?
this, of course. Yeah. This is what they're talking about. They're talking about the,
Oh my gosh.
the
Okay.
which is, what are they? Hedgehogs? What do you say they were?
Otters.
Otters. Jim Henson loved
All
it.
right. We'll
Mark
have
Hamill was
we'll-
in it.
Oh.
It's not the
No!
it's not the best Jim Henson, but it's passable at best. Okay.
Okay.
See, this is like Die Hard. People are like, just
Mhm.
look at the controversy you've stirred up.
I know. I like it.
Lieutenant Hughes for $2. Thank you so much, Lieutenant Hughes. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to all. Hope it's been good. It has been fantastic. Thank you so much. I hope yours as well. It's on. If it's on YouTube, ask EVS to stream it. Well, if it's not copyright free, we can't stream this stuff
Yeah,
because then we
'cause
get
then
shut
they'll-
down
yeah.
right in the middle of the show.
Yep.
Which may happen on this show because we have a lot more stuff to show.
All right. What else?
Gotta get a little,
What else did you
a
get?
little risky as we go here. Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, we'll get to it. All right.
Oh.
So this
This
caught
one
me
I
by
could
surprise.
do.
I don't even know if I've ever heard of this one either, and I should. But here we go. At number,
Lego Star Wars Christmas Special.
that's at number 6, right?
That's at number 6.
What year was
Did in
that?
2020.
Wow. But certainly you guys have seen this, right?
I have not, but I think we probably should figure it out. If we were smart, we would have watched them all before and did commentary.
Angry Gamer says, I've watched Emmett Otter every year since the late 70s.
Wow.
I have never heard of it. How is it
Okay.
possible?
All right.
And I was a Muppet fan too.
Wow.
Nope.
Okay.
Taskmaster Dan says, nope.
Nope. It's a hard pass.
Merry
Nope.
Christmas, guys. Thank you, Mike
Thanks.
Wilson Art. Again, we have a lot of people in here right now. If you're new to the channel, please take a second, hit like and subscribe so we can help grow this disaster so that we can become not just a sinking fishing boat, but the Titanic going down, okay?
Nice.
Join us.
Okay. What's next?
Okay. I haven't seen the Eric.
Sequel?
Eric,
Yeah.
he says, have you seen the sequel to
Mm-mm.
Christmas Story? Not yet, but I know it's on there.
Not.
It's on my.
yet.
I watched Glass Onion today with.
That's what
Samantha.
Sammy said. She was very disappointed. It was over 2 hours.
It was really long.
And then you guys were mad because you didn't get it.
No, we
You
got
didn't
it,
guess
but
the
it,
right one.
well, okay, but it was there was some misdirection in it, so we got caught. Okay, all right. So where
Okay.
are we at? Oh, we're at number 5. Now this I know I've seen, but I cannot remember because it was so long ago.
Such a nightmare.
No, it had to have been funny.
The
it had-
Simpsons.
you know-
Simpsons roasting on an open fire.
What year was that?
89.
Yeah. So
Again, it's the year I graduated high school.
apparently a lot of good Christmas specials
College.
came out in the 89, 88.
Yeah.
So I know I've seen this. I remember the Halloween special that they did, but this would have been very early on in the Simpsons run, 89, like maybe even the first season.
Maybe.
It's very early, 89.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
know.
Number 4.
All right. These are all just Christmas special, TV special stuff. Okay.
Number 4.
Here we go. And here's a
On my
classic that you can't
Favorite.
ignore.
No.
Can't ignore this one.
Number
There it
4. Rudolph.
Rudolph the
The
Red-Nosed
action
Reindeer.
film.
That's right. Not a Christmas movie, but
1964.
this was
The
this.
year you were born.
Yes. Let's not rub it in. It makes you kind of wonder. I wonder if this was one of the first Rankin Bass Christmas
She
specials.
thinks I'm cute. Right?
That's that and
Oh,
Nothing.
nothing. The humble
Yukon
bumble.
Cornelius. I have all the action
I was
figures
to say, yeah, we have like
The entire
way
action
too
figure
many
set
things.
to this.
We have the
Humble Bumble.
Humble Bumble. We've got the Misfit Toys.
Yukon Cornelius.
Uh-huh.
Who's the kid who wanted to be a dentist? Hermie.
Nobody wants to be a dentist.
That's right. Hermie, Rudolph, and his chick
Clarice.
Clarice. There you go. Clarice. All right, so that's number
All right.
4. Okay.
The one that you have just been talking
Oh,
about
I love this.
nonstop.
I love this. Samantha thinks it's boring, but it's really heartfelt and really has a true spirit and meaning of
It's a
Christmas.
Charlie Brown Christmas
That's coming in
from
at number 3.
1965, number 3.
I cannot argue with this one. I think it should be top 5 because it's not just festive entertainment. It has heart.
Oh,
It has a soul. It has a message
so I'll take a moment.
to America's youth.
Let's take a moment. Okay.
Yeah. And they actually quote Bible scripture in it
Oh.
and don't get kicked off the air. So it was
Mm,
a different time.
it
Shelley.
was.
No, this actually makes me feel good.
What?
Past Master Dan says, I'm older than Aaron, but he looks a little distressed,
Yeah.
which means he probably looks younger than me and was shocked to find out now that he's actually older than me. Thank you, Past
Oh.
Master Dan. I appreciate that. It makes me feel youthful inside.
Yeah.
Sibling Vaughn says the first episode of The Simpsons was a Christmas themed episode. Bart gets his dog, Santa's little helper, for Christmas. Well, look at that.
Oh,
I didn't
you guys know so much stuff.
I didn't watch The Simpsons because I thought the animation was crappy. And then when I found out how funny it was, I started watching it. But
Well,
never
we wouldn't let our son watch it because
Yeah, it
he was
was-
so sassy.
and it was
at
it was
first.
inappropriate, you know.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
worked
he
with a
can
man-
watch it now because he's like
Passed away. this year.
29 or
Oh,
whatever.
That's
Oh,
sad.
number 2.
There you go. My favorite Christmas special of mine. I feel you, Charlie Brown. There you go. It's
Charlie.
beautiful, man.
All right, number 2.
Okay. Number 2.
Oh, number 2.
This one I did not expect. And I
Oh, this
don't-
one should.
This
Rudolph should be before this one.
this one though breaks your heart. It does.
It does.
Yeah, you have to
I don't
remember.
want that
Well,
at Christmas.
yeah, but
It's Frosty the Snowman
you remember Frosty.
from
They're
1969.
trying to get away from the evil magician who wants his hat back, right? Because this magic hat is what made Frosty.
Oh,
And Frosty and the kids are hiding out in a greenhouse, and Frosty melts. And
I
it
don't
is
remember
just they're
that.
crying.
didn't they
it's
like march
bitter.
and sing? or
Yeah.
something? Yeah, I didn't like this one.
But then they opened up the door and let the Christmas breeze in, and he came back to life. Somehow they got the guy's hat back, and that's when they marched down the street and everyone was happy again. Although the problem was- He didn't remember the kids.
Oh.
So he was like Frosty reborn, and they had to make, well, of course he made friends with them again, but their whole adventure, only the kids
You only
remembered, he
remember-
didn't.
oh,
So it was kind of
that's-
sad and bittersweet, but happy at the end.
That's just sad.
So it was,
See, that should be more like 5 or 6, I think. Rudolph is
pour
better
one
than
out
that.
for Frosty, Kevin says.
I would, but I
Look at
just
that. Look at
didn't
Corey
today.
Landis. He has no sensitivity at all.
You're gonna die. But did you die? All right.
Reincarnation has its
one.
limits. Okay, here it is. What do you think it
Number
is?
one, you guys all gonna figure it out. What
There's
is it?
only one this can actually be.
Hmm.
So they got this right. The greatest Christmas special.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
What year was that, Shelley?
1966, the year I was born.
Look at that. So I robbed the cradle. My wife's 2 years younger than me.
Oh yeah.
There's just nothing to say other than this is just absolutely
Well,
fantastic.
Do
Dir-
your
Directed by the late great Chuck Jones.
ooh.
She's going for the candy.
What are these?
Those are caramels, caramel pâtés.
Mhm.
So directed by the late great Chuck Jones, voiced and narrated by the late great Boris Karloff. Of course, it has the Emmy Award-winning Whoville song, "Fa Hu Do Re." Welcome Christmas to the blah blah.
Mhm.
There's just Cindy Lou Who is no more than two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he patted her head, gave her a glass of water, and sent her to bed. And then he shoved the tree up the chimney. And
Finish that one.
but also don't forget at the end, his heart. It grew 3 sizes that
Mhm.
day.
Roast beast.
And he found the strength of 10 Grinches plus 2. So we watched this on Christmas Eve, along with Santa Claus Coming to Town. So I'm sorry, The Year Without a Santa Claus. So we got
That
two.
was the night before.
You're right. It wasn't Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It was the night before Christmas Eve. But we watched 2 of the top 10 all time,
Oh.
according to this, according to
Nice.
timeout.com, Christmas specials of all time just 2 nights ago. Evil One, Making Me Rich. Thank you so much for the $5. Mom wants to watch movies now. Gotta go. Merry Christmas to the chat and
Mom.
to you and yours. If you want to see my Hotes cover, then check my Facebook post. I will indeed.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Evil One, for joining us. Enjoy your movies with your family. Ain't nothing quite like that on the holidays. But if you can't be with your family, you might as well be with us. And what I also say, Shelley, is if you can't find your presents, maybe you can find Bigfoot. And that's what we're going to do right now.
Bigfoot.
Now, I like to point out, we did do the top 10.
Mhm.
I found another list. It's now
Oh.
called the top 15. Now,
He's everywhere.
so there's a couple of these are repeats from the top 10, but most of them are new and fresh.
Okay.
So we're going to take a look at these and examine, do we really believe in Bigfoot? Is this really photographic evidence that's going to change my
we'll
mind?
see. We'll see. Let's
We
do
will
this.
see. All right. I'm going to put it on silent. We don't really need the commentary anyway.
No.
We'll provide the commentary.
Lucky you.
All right. So here we go. Here's our first. Now you remember this one. We'll go ahead and play it anyway. This is the
Is this where he picks up? This is my baby.
This is where he picks up
It's
his
my
baby.
little
Now
baby.
the resolution on this is a little bit better. So there he is.
Oh,
there's
hey.
Bigfoot.
Hey guys, let
I'm
me show you
sorry.
something.
There's his buddy in a monkey suit. Now
Oh,
he's going to show you his
hey.
baby.
Hi, look
he-
what I found.
he-
Oh,
he's got a little-
so sweet.
He's got a little puppet. See his arm? His arm is
Aw.
up in it. And he see?
Oh,
Oh, isn't that sweet?
that's just so sweet.
Oh.
Saving its baby
Yeah.
and running away.
Yeah, the baby's head's not moving or anything because why would it? It's a puppet. So anyway, that's we've seen that one.
Baby Bigfoot.
I'm not convinced, Shelley.
No?
I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, now this one, this is worse.
Oh,
Apparently, this guy has a camera on his dog.
a GoPro.
There we go. Camera to his dog. Okay, let's see what the dog sees. Mhm. Where is it? Wait for it. There he is.
Oh my gosh.
There he is.
Could it be a hunter?
Could be. Let's see. But the dog doesn't seem to be too alarmed by it. Did you
Right.
notice that?
Yeah.
If that was an animal of some kind, don't you think the dog would be a little
Our
uptight?
dog would have attacked whatever.
All right, let's take a look.
Mm,
That shows me nothing.
no.
That's a guy in a coat for all we know. So I'm going to say no on this one.
No.
No. I say the first one is so elaborate that it's got to be fake.
Okay.
This one is so fake that it's got to be fake.
Okay.
Let's move along. Oh,
Okay.
no, this one is really bad.
Okay.
And,
Thanks for
but on the same
warning
time,
us.
it's really good. Oops.
Okay.
Okay. This is supposedly an albino Bigfoot. I didn't know
Okay.
they existed, but there he is. Okay. So essentially what this video is, I'm not showing you all of it because it's a waste of time. It's like a flashlight zipping through the woods, right? And then it stops on this. And there he is. There's his buddy in a monkey mask. He has no
Okay.
eyes apparently because
No.
it's so dark out that those eyes would be reflecting,
reflecting.
light. So we call bunkage on that one, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we call bunkage on that one.
Ooh. I'm ready for my close up.
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, here it is, slow mo.
Okay. Yeah. No. And no more slow mo.
Okay, now this one I find interesting because it's so far away that it would be harder to
this-
stage.
Was this one in the?
No.
Okay.
Oh, look. See, now this. You can see him. He's right. It's right here.
Yeah.
Well, their screen's not quite as big. There we go. Zooming in. Is that a bear? Is that a dude in a suit? And they just set the whole thing up? What do you think? He's having a hard time keeping his camera steady, which is another dead giveaway that it's fake.
Hmm.
It's so easy to hold your camera steady, and yet people, whenever they're filming
But-
Bigfoot, can't do it.
Well, I don't think I could do it.
Beanpad says,
No,
in
in
fact,
fact,
Bigfoot has black eyes, like a doll's eye.
like a nose eyes.
Interdimensional vision. Okay, now this one, slow down, big fella. Hang on now. This one's interesting, but the dead giveaway is here. As soon, well, just watch.
Where?
Okay, now watch. Bigfoot's going to stand up here in between those trees.
We'll go, hey.
Now watch. Okay, something's moving over there. What is it?
Mhm.
What could it be? Oh, he's standing up. Oh, get the heck out of here. Okay, that's exactly what you wouldn't do. You'd get a good shot of it, and then you'd run.
I don't know. I'd
And-
run screaming like a little girl.
Yeah, but would you run with your camera still on so you could show
Maybe.
everybody that you were running? I mean, come
I don't
on.
know.
This is his buddy in some sort of gorilla suit. And the guy, you can't hear the voices.
Mm-hmm.
Not very convincing
Oh, okay.
of guys that are allegedly scared to death. So, yeah.
Okay. Next.
All right. So that's weak.
Let's say one.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
here we go.
Here's a little skunk ape from Florida. So apparently, Bigfoots are everywhere, and yet they still can't find them. They can't capture one, even though they're everywhere.
Okay.
This is the southern Bigfoot, the skunk ape. You can see him right in here. A little movement there. Guy right there.
Mm-hmm.
It could also be a park ranger. Hard to say at this distance. I'm not really getting a whole lot there. Yeah.
No detail.
Yeah. That's just. But I'm sure it smelled really bad, and that's the first clue that it's a skunk ape.
Oh, the
I'm
skunk.
not going there. I don't think that really works for me. I got some more skunk. Okay, we've seen this one,
Yeah.
but it's so bad. Let's watch it again.
Just for fun.
Oh, let's watch this commercial first.
No.
We have to.
2, 1, boom. Here we go.
All right. This,
Oh, I remember this one.
yeah, guy comes running out of the woods
Ah!
and chased by
You know what though?
a monkey.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, yeah.
Or
But
his
he
buddy
came
in a
out
suit.
the other.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's terrible. At least this guy ran in that direction to see if he could catch it. So this guy's running. Woo-hoo!
But
Woo!
the
Oh.
but it came from the other direction.
Well, he's not running from the ape. Apparently, the story is he needed a shot of his friend running out of the woods for something else, and then it
Oh.
just happened to be running behind him.
Gotcha.
But I'm calling BS on that one too.
Okay.
Rosie O'Donnell streaking through the forest.
Ah!
How do we know some of those videos just aren't Kelsey Shannon? Could
Ba-dum-bum.
be.
But
Mountain monsters introduced me to all kinds of Bigfoot variants: sheep squatch, bat squatch, summer squash. I mean,
spaghetti squash. No.
see, Vic's on my side. Bigfoot
Come on,
don't
guys.
exist. Come on, guys.
It's hot in here.
So Bigfoot's come to our dimension to poop, and then they leave. Now we're on to
Well,
something.
At least it's leaving evidence. What's next?
Well, wait a minute. It's this.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, I'm going to check out the Honobia siege, supposedly coordinated Bigfoot attack on a family's cabin.
Ooh.
Not unlike the episode of Star Trek where the cavemen attacked the shuttle craft on the planet. You don't remember that episode?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, this is a good question. Fat Samurai wants to know, guaranteed Kelsey poops in the woods. That wasn't what I was going to put up. Oh, there it is. Can Bigfoot be found in Uranus?
Only when he's in trouble.
Something big could be found. We got to clean this show up. It's Christmas. Kids are watching.
It's a family show.
There's a lot of
people.
Bigfoot pooping jokes, but let's move along. Okay, this one is weak. Now there's apparently a camera up in this eagle's nest, right? So if you look over here on this side of your screen, he'll come creeping out. There he is,
What?
right there.
Oh,
That's a bear. Isn't that a bear?
could be.
That's a bear.
That's a bear.
It's a bear. Come on. I don't like this one. That's dumb.
Okay.
Okay, now this. Oh, we saw this one. The guy's out shooting,
Yeah.
and the guy's climbing up out here.
Oh. Huh.
There's like, yeah, check this out. So you got to move along. These guys are out like skeet shooting, right? But look at that. Like it's just a dude walking around in the snow, right? But
and
yet,
there's Husker.
and yet somehow they say, no. If there's somebody walking around a ways from our camera, it must be
Bigfoot.
So as you say, I'm just not buying this one either. Okay, but here's a really bad one. Okay, now check this out.
Okay.
Husker would bark
A
if he saw Bigfoot.
family.
No. Wait.
Oh.
Now this is in Utah. Okay, 2011. Look it up here on the ridge.
Yeah.
Okay, clearly that must be a Bigfoot, right?
Sure.
Now this was going on and they apparently didn't realize it, right? So they're sledding, and then Bigfoot is up here in the rock.
Mm,
Oh, there he is. Clearly
Gotcha.
Bigfoot.
right.
Now, you want to know the sad thing, Shelley?
What?
Can I tell you the sad, bitter truth about this
Tell
one?
me.
They admitted it was fake. After they came out and said,
Oh my gosh, people.
so you can't
Oops.
even trust a sledding family in Utah. Who
Oh,
can you trust?
right.
Okay, this one I kind of like. But you'll notice that If you go see a bear, look at this guy. If you go see a bear, like a black bear, for example, right?
Yeah.
They all pretty much look the same, right?
Yeah.
Have we seen any videos that show two Bigfoots that look even remotely the same?
Oh, yeah, no.
They're all different. I do like this. This is obviously some guy in a shaggy monkey suit jogging through the woods. A shoot.
Oh, shaggy monkey shoot.
But has obvious signs of a hoax. While the size of the creature can lead to other conclusions.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Oh,
Hang on a second. Let me check the chat real quick.
bear. My dog would be on it like a rocket.
Bigfoot poops truffles. Everybody's on the Bigfoot poop thing. I don't know what happened here. Star Wars is a Christmas movie, according to Humphrey Bear.
Oscar.
Vic for $2. What if
Woo!
Bigfoot took Shelley like King Kong?
Oh.
Is there a story in there? I love it.
I would.
Vic comes out of nowhere with these
Come here,
interesting
baby.
comments and questions that really have no answer. I'll contemplate it though.
Come here, baby. Where's
I'll
Sissy?
contemplate it. Thank you, Vic, for the $2 though.
Go get your girl.
Now, see, Michael's pushing Bigfoot diversity. That's why they all look different.
Oh.
And I think he may be onto something.
Yeah.
All right. Now this one is a guy. Okay. First of all, it's set
Okay.
up. This guy's a popular YouTuber. Okay. That's your first indication it's not true. Okay. So he just goes out in the wilderness and does stuff like this and has his buddy tape him, and then he has his YouTube channel, right?
Okay.
So here he is, riding down the river, and let's just watch up here. Oh, I love how it's already edited. They're getting these camera angles and stuff.
Oh.
Could be dangerous. Oh,
What?
did I miss it? It's right
Over the creek bed, further away from it.
wait, there it is.
There it is.
There he is. Look, it's Bigfoot, or it's my friend walking up like 20 feet in front of me.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I call definitive proof right there.
Yeah.
There it is. There's your close-up in slow-mo.
Oh my gosh.
Not buying it, Shelley.
No.
I just don't think it's real. I want to believe.
I
But
want
I
to.
can't. Okay, this one, I'm not even going to show this one because it's so bad you can't see anything.
Okay.
You can barely see two little legs in the blur. Look at that. That's the best they came up with.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. There's a Bigfoot footprint. Okay, now this one we already saw. This is the guy going to the softball game. Walking through the woods. Remember he said it looks like a guy going to the softball game?
Oh, right.
Now this, I'd like to point out, let's go back to the beginning of this. I'd like to point out that this video is from a guy who's an alleged Bigfoot hunter. Okay. So there he sees him walking in the tree. You see him back there in the trees. This Bigfoot hunter, he doesn't pursue it. He's like, oh my gosh, this is what I've been looking for my entire life. Steady stands there with a shaky camera and gives us nothing. So my determination.
No trap, no nothing.
He didn't set out like food for the Bigfoot to draw him in.
Yeah.
I'm just not convinced, Shelley. I just don't buy it.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you guys. I know that it's upsetting some of you, that it's ruining your. Then of course they have the Gimlin film, which we've already watched.
Okay.
Please rate this. Awful. Okay. So there's your newest list, top 15.
Still not convinced.
Not convinced at all.
No.
It's like it's the X-Files. You want to believe, but you just know it's not true.
So much.
But here's the thing, Shelley. There are big things in the world.
Yes.
Not necessarily big feet, although there are big feet, but I don't think they're not attached to hairy woodland travelers.
Oh, jeez. Let's hope not.
But before we get to some of those big things, let's take a look at this.
Oh gosh.
I'd say it's a popular spot we like to visit, and today is no different. All right.
What's in Aaron's flat files?
Well, we got to change to my spicy Razor Kayo.
Oh, look, shoes.
Oh, look at those Adidas shoes. All right, so I'm going to move my Christmas stuff out of the way. All right, so first I want to share this with you. Now, this is the Grinch thing. You guys have seen it on social media. I did it on Drawstream. Well, actually, it was on the Sunday show this past Sunday where Samantha guest hosted. But I put some color on it.
Yeah.
So I want to share that. It's on social media if you haven't seen it. But if you did, it's very Christmas appropriate. The Grinch punching a snowman. Perhaps Frosty.
Perhaps.
One can never know.
Because he can remember who he was.
That's right. Especially after you hit him and knocked his head off. He really
Yeah.
could remember who he was. But then I pulled this one. This is a gem from the past. This is a Mystic page.
Mystic.
Now you can see why I kept this one. But the beauty of this one is she's up in the snow-covered mountains visiting, yes, with the Yeti, who's sitting in the chair smoking his pipe. He's a sophisticated Yeti.
Mm-hmm.
And she brought her caveman buddy with her. So you have the caveman and the Yeti and a big old yummy shot of Mystic in her furry mountain gear. This, of course, is inked by Matt Ryan, who was my partner in crime for years at CrossGen and also at DC Comics. Worked on many books. Actually worked on a couple things at Marvel, too. So there you go. Monkey.
See? Monkey. Do.
See, there's the Yeti smoking his pipe.
Oh, that's funny.
He has his glasses on. She's explaining her situation in the snow-covered hills. The Grinch might live up there as well.
Yeah, you never know.
But anyway, so I thought I'd pull this
Next
page
door to
out.
Bigfoot.
This is one of the ones I kept.
Awesome.
I always pull a few pages out here and there to keep for posterity, to leave to my family, so when I kick the bucket, they can sell, make a little bit of money.
Make a little bit of money.
That's right. So there you have it. That, Shelley, is what is in my flat files
Awesome.
today.
Awesome.
So let me have a drink.
Okay. Go for it. All done.
It's time for something that I think is really apropos to Christmas time. Precious moments.
Oh, my favorite. Okay.
So let's take a look at our precious moments
Do it.
from yesteryear.
Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking out the door.
In front of the other. Now that was, of course, young Santa Claus, played again by Mickey Rooney. Winter Warlock. He was learning how to be, he was a bad guy, and they wanted to make him a good guy.
Nice.
He's teaching him one foot in front of the other. Angelo Caranco.
Lives in New Braunfels. New Braunfels.
Where
Green Hall.
Green Hall
Hall.
is located. Hope you
Where I
enjoyed
went.
it.
I did. Oh my gosh. My brother made sure I saw some really cool things. Yeah. So everybody got Green Hall gear as well.
Yes. It was good
T-shirts
times.
and I
Now-
got some stickers and all that good stuff.
Let me ask,
Ask.
as Creative Faye Illustration says, I always liked the Winter Warlock. So did I. But do you guys recall, did they ever make toys out of the, that was from Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which Fred Astaire hosted as the mailman. You remember his
Gotcha.
little buggy, and he told the story. And had the Meister Burger in it.
Yes.
But they did make toys of the Rudolph gang and of Heat Miser and Snow Miser,
Nice.
which is the Year Without a Santa Claus. But did they make toys with Winter Warlock? So I'd love to get one of those.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Vic, yes. It was in Texas. My brother lives in San Antonio. So I was there for about 5 days. I was gone like 10 days. It was really long for me. But
Yeah, you were solo too.
Yeah.
I had to take
4
care
flights in 10 days was a lot.
I took care of Mom and the dog while you were out gallivanting across the country.
but I saw some really cool stuff. And yeah, I realized that I do much better in the warmth. That's for sure. But it's fun. Thank
Aja,
you.
thank you so much. Merry Christmas to you as well. Now, what about this? I watched a motorcycle sink into the pavement at New Braunfels.
Oh, because
It
it
was
was
so hot.
I believe
Not
it.
only could you fry an egg on them, it would melt a motorcycle.
Yeah, but it was super nice. It was like 70. It was nice. In the 70s.
It wasn't here. Orson Bean, I think you're referring to Orson Bean hosted as the Easter Bunny, right? Because it was not Orson Bean, it was Fred Astaire that did this one. Orson Bean must have been the bunny, the male guy for the Easter Bunny story. So they look very similar, tall, lanky,
Yes, that dance hall is still operational. In fact, that's where we went. And we listened to, there was 3 guys. I can't remember their names. I have pictures. Really good live music. We saw live music at Lukenbach and at Green Hall. My brother's like a live music fanatic at this point. But then we went to Spurs Blazer game.
So,
and I don't even go to the Blazer game at home.
What Shelly's telling you is she went and had a good time. Well, and
then I saw Sammy dance 3 shows, which was crazy, awesome, amazing. And then caught a flight to San Antonio, which was late. So we got to my brother's around, 1:30 in the morning, 2 a.m. I was so tired. And then did all that stuff. And then went back to Phoenix to get Sammy. Oh, no, it wasn't. The dance hall for Green Hall was in that one where he was an angel. In fact, I have a picture because they have it up in, what was that movie?
Urban Cowboy. John Travolta.
No. He was an angel.
Oh, Michael.
Yes. Hold on.
Look at this. The Beam Pad's got it figured out. A 2-pack of Winter Warlock would be awesome. Bad version and a good version, both.
Oh.
So you had him when he was all icy, and then after he melted and was kind-hearted.
Okay. Well, there's the George Strait thing. Oh, here's the I don't know if you guys can see it. That's a picture in Green Hall where they did.
Oh,
he was dancing. Yeah. And it was Michael. Yeah.
Hey, I know my movies.
And then they had a thing about George Strait before he was famous, and then his first album, the pictures were at Green Hall.
Look at that.
I know. I am so full of knowledge.
Shelley, that's a great thing because that's where we're headed next.
Oh no.
If I can find it. Okay, so Shelley drops knowledge on us.
Oh.
We also like to find out, take her by surprise and
honey,
find
I
out
don't
what
feel
she
good.
does know.
Okay.
You got to rally for this though, because it has to do with nothing says Christmas like rock and roll.
Can I call my brother?
No. You may have to call your daughter. Next time, bring Aaron. He's so cool. He'll keep it cool all day long. Yeah.
We would have, except then we got the dog and we got mom. Yeah. Okay, Heidi. Can I use Heidi? Can Heidi team tag with me?
Well, you cheat all the time anyway. So now Shelley claims to be a headbanger and a rock and roller.
I was.
So I picked out.
Exes live in Texas.
Now these are all relatively famous lead guitar solos.
Which is the way I say, if Shelley doesn't get it, she's an idiot.
Well, I'm setting her up a little bit. Yeah, but here's the thing.
Okay.
These are ones that I also happen to like quite a bit.
Oh.
So
you're gonna do some air guitar?
No.
Hi, Husker baby.
Get down. All right.
Come here, baby.
Now there is a slight danger. Danger, Will Robinson. There's a slight danger that I could get shut down.
Okay.
But I don't think I will. So if it goes black, stick with us. We'll be back in a minute.
You baby boy.
All right, here we go.
You baby boy. Hi, Daddy.
Yep.
Hi, Daddy.
Paul's so 70 solos, more or less.
Okay.
It's all rock and roll. That was like the age of rock and roll.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby boy.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, we're not going to do this yet. I'm so sorry. I got you guys all jacked up.
What?
But this is the last thing we're gonna do. I forgot the big stuff. Do you want to do this first and then do the big stuff? Okay, we'll do this and then we'll do the big stuff. All
Okay.
right. What is this dog doing?
I don't know. What is it, boo-boos?
All right, Shelly, here's your
Is it-
first one. Now,
What is it?
there's a
baby?
picture of the band
Okay.
on most of these, like album covers, perhaps, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Oh Lord.
I did not put the name on there, but hopefully seeing a picture of them will
Okay.
help you if you don't recognize it.
Okay.
Are you ready? Here's number
I'm ready.
one.
Okay.
Everybody pay attention.
Come on, Chad.
Let's do it.
I got nothing.
Volcanic eruption, Van Halen. No.
It wasn't my Sharona.
Heck yeah, it was. That has the most underrated lead guitar solo in
Are
it.
you sure that was my Sharona?
Yes, that was the Knack. That was
Oh.
from the Get the Knack album,
Well,
My Sharona.
crap.
And if you listen to the radio play of that song, they
Yeah.
cut the lead guitar solo in half. So you have to listen to the full album
That's too much
recording,
work.
but the lead in it is so good,
Okay.
which you wouldn't think from a group like the Knack, but that is a really, really
Your
good.
Geek Avenger. It was Shelley.
Okay, so most of you guys got it, jumped in there right away.
And not a clue.
Yeah, I know the recordings aren't great. I apologize, but
All
okay,
right.
let's go to number two. Are you ready?
Yes.
Classic,
Okay.
classic.
Classic. Well, that was Hotel California.
There it is, Hotel California, and some people will say that's one of the top 10 guitar solos of all time in rock.
Probably. Yeah.
So there you go. Everybody's on that one. Everyone's on that one.
Yeah.
So it is, it's Joe Walsh, but it's also, doggone it, I just had his name and I forgot it. The other, there was two guitarists in there that did that solo. The guy that, come on, someone help me in the chat.
Yeah. Old Dirty Fatty. Come on, too easy.
They're getting better. I had one in here that I had to pull out because I knew she'd never get it. Dennis Stratton told his Iron Maiden bandmates that they should sound more like the Eagles. They fired Dennis Stratton. Who was the other? Come on, who was the other lead guitarist? Dang it, I just had his name and I can't remember. He was the guy playing the double guitar, and Joe Walsh was the guy with the bandana standing behind him.
That's a
It
new
was
band.
Don.
Don Ginderlin?
No, it's
Gelderlin?
not. It's
Don something? Don Henley?
Don. No, Don
Don-
Henley was the drummer.
Don Felder.
Felder. It was Felder. Thank you very much. That's Baggins and Banshee. Good job.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good job.
Felder, right. Okay. So you go one out of
I'm-
two.
Okay. Well, I only really got half.
Well, you missed the Knack.
I know.
You
but
got the song. You
Yeah.
don't have to get both.
oh,
You just give me the song,
Okay.
and the name of the group is also a bonus. Now, come on,
Okay.
you got to know who this is. Anyway.
I knew it was Peter Frampton, right?
That's good, but I need the song. Frampton is extra points. It's from the Frampton Comes Alive album.
And it sounds like the guitar's talking.
Do you feel like I do? Everybody now. Do you
Okay.
feel like I do?
Okay.
There you go. This is the music that was playing when they caught Pee Wee in that theater. There you go. Doon Ringills. Got it. That's right. Look at that. No, Andino. Leave it to Andino to go down that road. That was Peter Frampton.
Okay,
He had a
got
lot of
that
hair.
part.
A lot of hair. Okay. So I'm giving you partial credit on that. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. All right. How about this? This is classic.
Oh, great. If I don't get them.
This is classic as classic.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's in a lot of movies.
And it's
Freebird.
yes. Did you cheat?
Yes.
Oh, Shelley. You know, I think Sammy would have done better on these.
Skinner?
It was.
Okay.
Did you cheat on that?
No.
Okay. So that was off their album Pronounced Leonard Skinnerd. Pronounced Leonard Skinnerd. And that is Freebird, of course. Their
It's a lot of movies.
I actually had the original recording I was going to use from their performance in 1977 at the Oakland Coliseum, but the people cheering kind of threw off the recording and it got all garbly. So I had to do from the album. But that if you haven't seen that, check it out on YouTube. It's from 1977, Oakland Coliseum.
Skinnerd.
And they died. They got in that plane crash like 6 months after that.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing us all down.
They didn't all die, though.
Oh, okay. It's uplifting.
Alan Collins was fifth. No kidding. Really? That's impressive. Because it was Collins and the other guitarist. See, I always do that. It's Alan Collins and they formed a band because they survived the crash and they formed
Speaking of bands,
Rosington.
Oh, you could pack with these suckers.
Yeah, Collins and Rosington
were
the two lead guitarists. And the third lead guitarist actually died in the plane crash. And his sister, who got him in the band, was a backup singer, and she died as well.
Oh, that's sad.
And of course, lead singer Ronnie Van
parents.
Sant died.
Okay.
Okay. Shelley's like moving right along.
Yeah.
She's about had it for the show. All right, here we go. One of the. Let me get that out of there. Oops. This is considered one of the top 10 lead of all time. Stippling Bond says, redo the segment with Sammy. I want to see how fast
she would totally
she'd
get it.
Get almost all of them.
We should.
Oh, look at that.
Ooh, look at Kevin.
Floyd. Kevin is correct. That is
I knew it was
comfortably
Pink
numb.
Floyd, the wall.
Yes.
Just 'cause of the picture.
Marcus Killigrew's on there.
Nice
Richard,
job, guys.
Richard as well. Oops, sorry. Richard
Mr.
Bradwell.
Monkey Boy.
Playing numb. Good job, you guys. We got a couple more. Shelley's not doing too well, but you guys are doing great. How about this classic? Now, this is a funny song because I hate this song, but I love the lead in it.
Okay.
So I always like fast forward just to the lead.
Oh, I see.
So here we go.
Okay. I would have never got that.
That is, of course, Jethro Tull.
Okay, Jethro Tull, I knew a little bit, but
And
that wasn't very
Aqualung.
good.
That wasn't very good at recording.
Sound, yeah.
No, the sound sucked. I'm sorry. Yeah. But anyway,
It's like Family Feud. We should get Sammy in here to do it.
she would have got that easy.
Sammy!
There's only one left.
You can go through them really quick and see. Mirror!
But if you come on, you're going to be on screen. So,
She looks better than I do.
All right, here we go. Here's the last one.
Okay.
And I know she won't get this, but you might.
Okay.
This is like one of my favorite leads. It's kind of a garbage song in the vein that Kiss is kind of garbage rock and roll, but I still love it. Here we go. Look at that.
What?
Shelley, what was it?
Flirt with disaster.
There you go. Molly Hatchet.
I
How
wouldn't have
about
got
it?
Molly Hatchet, but
All
I got
right.
flirt with
Sammy's
disaster.
going to stay off screen, but she's going to answer these as quickly as she
Come here.
can.
Come sit with me.
I don't want to go on screen.
Okay. All right. Just listen to the tunes. Tell me what they are.
Ready, go.
Don't answer until the song's over because they won't be able to hear you. She even has her back turned. All right. Here we go. This is for Sammy. Sammy?
My Sharona by the next.
She got it in
that
like
the
3
first
seconds.
second.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hang on.
Oh,
Number 2.
The Eagles.
What is it? Who is it?
Hotel California by the Eagles.
Okay. How about
Totally
this one?
kicking my butt.
She knows it,
Got
but
it.
she can't think of the name.
I got that one. I got half of it anyway. It's Peter Frampton, but it's
Do you feel like I do?
Oh.
All right, so she missed
Aw.
that one. That's okay. She'll get this one. Ready? Say again.
Free Bird by Leonard Skinner.
Okay,
like
she
2
got that one.
seconds.
All right. How about this one? What was it?
Oh my
What was
gosh!
Pink Floyd, Uncomfortably Numb.
Well, comfortably numb, not
Or,
uncomfortable.
yeah.
Okay,
2 seconds.
ready?
Yeah. By Jethro Tull.
What was it?
Aqualung by Jethro Tull.
All right. And I know you don't know this one.
Disaster.
She said the album cover looks like something from Meatloaf. So, but anyway, there you go. Sammy got. You missed Frampton, and
That
so
would-
you got 5 out of 7 for my 21-year-old daughter. She rocks.
Not bad.
So there you go.
Good job, sis.
Thanks. But might I add, I got them within.
Like a
millisecond,
nanosecond. Yeah.
Well, now Kevin, let's not say they didn't make the cut. It's just like I can only do so many, right? So I just
My coronavirus.
Alright, am I good?
You're good.
You
Thank
are
you so much for making
good,
your mom
honey.
look bad.
Good job.
Okay, it's my job.
All right. So I got nothing. I don't have an intro for this, but we'll just use this. Because it could really fit. It could really fit for anything.
It's funny how Husker's just sitting on your lap doing nothing.
hmm
But with me, he's like,
Well, you know,
who did daddy?
he knows who
doing
feeds.
daddy.
He knows who feeds him.
Daddy's boy.
Okay, here we go. This is what
Big
makes
things?
the show big. Okay. Now we talked about Bigfoot, and none of us really.
I have to take this off.
Yeah, okay. We really.
She's
We're
a
not-
pretty one.
We're not buying the Bigfoot. We're not buying it.
No, I'm not buying it.
Some people are.
Although the shoes you
Ange-
bought me were Bigfoot.
Angela
They got big
Curry.
feet.
Angela Curry's. He's a little upset that I ruined her.
And I'm sorry.
That her childhood
bad.
dreams of Bigfoot being real or not. But let me show you some big things that are real.
Okay.
Shelley, if
Bring
I
it.
may.
Bring it.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
guys. I can't got these. That's so gross.
All right, Shelley. Just
What?
there are several great whites that have been caught.
Isn't there a band called Great White?
Yes. And she would know the lead guitar from that.
Probably.
Okay. So there's been several great whites that have been caught.
Yeah.
Now, just give me, this isn't a quiz. You don't get points or anything. Just what do you think the biggest one that actually caught and measured? Now, these are all, let me stop cheating. They're,
Cheater.
these are,
Just tell us because I'll never get them.
they're all alleged,
That was
right?
sassy.
But this one I felt had the most evidence to support it. So that's why I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
So let's take a look at this bad boy.
Ooh, wow. Oh, sorry, guys. Mama tired today.
All right. Now, this was caught in 1987 off the coast of Malta.
Malta.
Right here. See that big guy?
That's big.
And
Wait.
they,
Okay.
all these have alleged measurements.
Because I couldn't tell. See that thing right there? I couldn't tell. Was that his mouth?
No,
or
his
was that-
mouth, his head's up
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
This guy they claimed was 23 feet 7 inches. They said that was their official measurements. They measured it a couple of times. This is 1987, but again, it's in Malta. You've got no scientific researchers there to verify anything. It's just the fishermen, right? Say they, right? So, and they got the photographs, obviously. Now they took the jaws off this. Sometimes scientists were like, "Come on, 23 feet 7," because they really don't believe modern science that great whites are any bigger than 20 feet maximum size. But
what?
But they took the jaws, and based on the jaws, they estimated that it could be as big as 22.5 feet long.
Wow.
So this was a big freaking shark. Now there's several
Say barracuda.
There's several that are in that 23 foot 7 inch range. But this is the one that I thought had the most verification.
Cool.
Although it's still questioned by some because they always do, right?
Me.
Oh. Now
What's with the bite radius
what is with
crap?
this bite radius
What is
crap? So anyway, there's your allegedly your biggest shark ever caught.
Okay.
Right there, 23 feet 7
Yeah.
inches. Okay. Now, what would you say is the biggest bear? Would you have said this? No, just species of bear,
Ethan.
or would you call it species, but category of bear, classification.
Polar bear.
You would be right in assuming that. Our friend the polar bear, they're not going extinct, by the way. These guys, that doesn't sound big, but if you really think about it, these guys can get up to 10 feet in length. That's a basketball hoop. So he's hitting his head.
It's a basketball. Oh, the height. Like if he stood up.
Yeah. 10 feet. That's pretty freaking big.
He'd get drafted.
So these are the biggest category species, however you'd frame it, of bears in the world. Do you have a guess of what you think the second largest bear would be? Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Kodiak.
Because you read my notes.
Because I looked at your notes.
You're a big cheater.
Yes, I am.
And she admits it. Danky Frankie's saying 12, but my information is telling me, oh, thanks for joining us, by the way, Danky.
Hey,
my information is telling me 10.
baby. Hi, baby.
Now, that's not saying they never caught a 12-footer, but they're saying
Come see Mama.
10. So,
Oh, that's a good boy.
tallest polar bear, biggest is the Kodiak. Well, see, that's true because although the polar bear gets pretty freaking heavy too, but they do a lot of this by weight.
Like big or
They do a lot of this by weight too. The
Right.
Kodiak is a big, thick bear.
Gotcha.
But they do have the polar bear weighing more than the
Come
Kodiak.
see Mama.
Okay, now this is interesting.
Ew. I was.
I know- no, I
once
think-
was a poor
I think
dog.
I think a lot of people want to know what's the biggest pig.
You can be a big pig too.
Hoi! Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
This ugly thing,
Needs exfoliating.
this is the giant forest hog. Now, these guys, now think about it, this is a pig, can get up to 7 feet long,
Wow.
600 pounds.
That's a big pig.
And they have been known to, these are in Africa, and these have been known to chase hyenas away from their
Wow. From
food.
Their, yeah.
So,
From their kill.
well, they don't kill, they're scavengers.
Are you aching for some
Some
bacon? Nice job, geek.
So anyway, but they say they're a relatively friendly pig, and that they like won't attack you and things like that. They're but they're herbivores, and they're a friendly ugly pig,
That is
but they are
one
a big
ugly pig.
freaking pig.
Big freaking pig.
That's
That's a whole lot of bacon.
That's a whole lot of bacon. There's a whole lot of bacon going
Hi, baby
on.
boy. Hi, baby boy.
Miss Void wants me to look at the Knickers. Look up Knickers the steer.
Yeah.
Okay, shall I get on that?
Oh.
I did not do the steer because, of course, we can't do every animal on this show. We're just looking at some big things. Now, this, I find this cute and disgusting at the same time.
Oh, boo.
Oh, Shelley, we all know about the capybara, right?
Holy crap. Oh, yeah?
The capybara, of course, is the
Oh.
world's largest rodent.
I'm not a big fan.
Now this woman is hanging out with a rodent. I don't think I'd let a rodent in my house. But this is just an idea of how big these suckers are. The largest capybara. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And again, they focus on weight on these things more than they do on the length. But they gave me the over 4 feet, whatever that means. But I would guess that means under 5 feet, but over 4 feet.
Yeah.
200 pounds in Brazil. Now, they normally range about 150 pounds. So this 200 pounder was 50 pounds overweight. So
Wow.
I'm not saying this is not a picture of that particular capybara. This is just
That is
capybara.
just
Josh
not
wants to know if
right.
that's Joe Biden or not. I'm not sure.
That's not right.
There we go. They attack their owners a lot. Why would you have a capybara as a pet?
Right.
Why would you do that?
Well, same with people have those like gorillas and stuff. It's a giant rat.
Yeah.
And can we go to the next one?
Why
I'm gonna throw up.
people have like wild animals for pets, and then they wonder
Here's-
why they attack them and kill them.
Here's the cow. Look
I
how
don't.
huge that is.
That can't be true.
Yes.
Can it?
It's the picture.
They could have fixed the picture.
All right.
That's come on now. Knickers. Seriously, is it really that big, you guys?
Could be turned into 4,000 hamburger patties.
How did they mutant that cow
It's a
up
whopping
that big?
6 feet 4 inches tall.
How did they do that? Okay. All right. Everybody seems to think that Knickers is a real thing. So
Knickers is a bad thing. They call him behemoth.
look at this. Creative Face says the African pooch rat is adorable. Nothing named rat in it is not.
No.
Come on now.
Unless it's like, what's the
Merry Christmas,
The
Aaron and
Muppet.
Chili. They banned me from Twitter for nothing again.
what the heck?
Joseph, always getting into trouble.
I'm
but-
lucky I've never.
Wear it as a
Been
badge
banned.
of honor, man.
Yeah.
Miss Void. It's
Go
real. There is a
At
video.
Elon Musk, because
Okay.
he'll fix it.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to throw up. 'cause
They
these
are the
yucky.
reason we need
I
large
know.
snakes.
I can't do snakes either.
Well, you're not going to like the next one. Okay.
I'm ready.
Don't barf on camera. That's worse than eating on camera.
Oh, go viral.
Um,
Knickers is a neutered male.
oh, this is
What?
look at that. Ethan Van Skyver in the
See?
chat to help us out with some information. Knickers is a neutered
Appreciate
male,
it.
but yes, he's real. All right.
Oh, I'm going to throw up.
My
okay.
goodness.
Hurry up.
All right, here we go.
I got
Shelley,
to go through this.
what do you think is the largest crab?
Oh, those-
Sea crab.
Oh, I was going to say those crabs on that island. Oh, no. That's not right.
These are the world's
That is
largest
just
crabs.
not right.
This is a Japanese spider crab. And these get to be 13 feet. And I assume that's
with the legs.
with the legs and 40 pounds. That's a lot of crab meat right there. That's what we're having for Thanksgiving next year. Spider
That
crab.
would be a lot of work.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine eating those crab legs? Holy smokes.
Interesting.
Look at that thing. Now this guy caught this, and this is, I don't know the exact measurements on this because they had the picture, but none of the info, but he caught this, and supposedly that's the largest one that's been caught. They
That
say they get up to
is
13 feet,
Just not right.
40 pounds.
It's not right. Hi, baby boy.
Looks like
Hi,
Anthony
baby
Fauci
boy.
with a suit on. So that's what he's saying there. Aldi on there.
Hi, baby boy.
Fat Samurai says that's
Horrifying.
horrifying. Shelley would
Yes.
agree with you.
Oh, that's why I got the garbage can right here. I'm ready. to
We
barf.
did. We've done coconut crabs
Well, I was
before
gonna
on this
say,
show,
yeah.
but
That's
they're
what I
nowhere
was
near
talking
that
about.
big. They're nowhere near that big.
Hi, baby boy.
Okay. All right. Here comes the snake. So close your eyes, Shelley. You can't
Oh.
take it. Now this is the largest one.
Oh, Lord.
This is allegedly the largest one ever captured.
Goodness.
This is a 26-foot long python.
Stop it.
Wait, don't look.
Stop it.
550 pounds.
Oh, I'm going to barf.
Now they say these usually get up to about 25 feet. So this one being 26 makes it the largest ever captured, if it actually is that long.
Stop.
But the one in the Guinness Book of Records before this was 25 feet. This was recently caught in, of course, Malaysia, where this would be. Can you imagine, like, this is a regular occurrence? You're out in the woods. Oh, driving down the road. This is crossing the street. Okay, it's gone.
I don't trust you.
No, it's gone. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to make you barf on camera. That would be horrible. Even I wouldn't do that.
Nice.
No.
Okay. Stop.
They say
I think
snake is
Oscar's
light.
looking at me really.
Snake is light, not oily.
Really concerned.
So
Are you
he's-
worried?
So he's probably talking about like rattlesnake meat or something. Snake is light, not oily. I'd eat rattlesnake. You probably wouldn't.
I can't. Ugh.
About the giant crab, EVS says it's seafood. Really looks good. I don't see horrifying. I see delicious. Well, I mean, when it's crawling around, it once it's dead and you're eating it, yeah. What the heck, man?
Mm-mm. Mama's okay, Oscar.
They found baby deer in those. Yeah, I've seen videos of them eating them.
Oh yeah, I don't play with.
Well, you say the anaconda is worse, but they're telling me, and all the stuff I looked up and found,
Mama's okay, honey.
that the python is actually the largest snake, not the anaconda. So, what do you want me to say? Now I think the anaconda has more girth.
Hi, baby.
I got more girth
Now
than I want.
Now there is a video floating around of like this
Baby.
50-foot anaconda going across the river, but they're not.
Moving right along.
They're saying that it's probably faked. There you go. All these
So much
creatures, Shelley, are
trouble.
delicacy in some part of the world.
Well, they can keep it in their part of the world.
All right, here's our
I want
final
it in
one.
mine.
Everybody loves a good monkey story, right?
Unless they rip your face off.
Right. That's why you don't keep them as pets.
Girth.
Now I like this
Vanessa. Girth.
Now there used to be in the 60s,
Girth Brooks.
there used to be this saying: you put a gorilla or a monkey on the cover, and it'll sell your comic. And look at that. Why wouldn't that sell your comic?
Majestic.
It is.
Have you
Now,
seen the videos on Instagram where they're walking around?
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
Fun.
that's pretty funny.
Yep.
I sent a bunch
Like
to you.
4 of them or something, just
Yeah.
walk along the side of the building on hind legs, right?
Yep.
This is the largest. This picture isn't
How
of
nice
the
his hair
largest
is,
gorilla. Now see, look at that. We got to be careful if we move someplace. This is a very good point. We have a lot of timber rattlesnakes here in Tennessee.
No.
Texas has rattlesnakes.
Well, just like when we lived in Florida, when I was there, they're really tight with their exterminator. I just call him on the phone and go, Jeff, get over here.
I'm getting sidetracked a little bit, but I do want to address this. Goliath bird eater is the largest spider. That is correct. Now, the interesting thing I just found out about spiders
Mhm.
is that, we talk about, what if there was a giant spider like Gilligan's Island or something like that?
Oh,
Remember that one?
yes.
Okay. The thing is, they can't get that big because spiders have an exoskeleton and it'll only support so much size and weight,
Yeah.
or it'll collapse.
I gotcha.
So this bird-eating tarantula he's talking about it's big, but it's not that big. It's like this big. They can't get like super big because they wouldn't be able to support their own weight.
I just
Collapse.
can't.
That's interesting, isn't it?
I
Japanese
love it how
spider
he's like,
crabs
look
can-
up this one.
Look at that. See, EVS probably just looked this up. Japanese spider crabs can eat human children. Yeah, so maybe a little bit more terrifying
Remember
than you first
about-
thought.
Half hour ago, and I said, I don't feel good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, you really don't.
Yeah.
Okay, but let's talk about this gorilla. The world's
Let's.
largest silverback gorilla, standing on its hind legs, 6'4". That's 2 inches taller than me.
Yeah.
But here's the difference. I weigh about 200.
Mhm.
This gorilla weighed 650 pounds.
Ooh, talk about girth.
You don't want to mess with him.
Yeah.
And get a load of this. He was 6'4", but his chest size, when they measure on his chest, 6'4".
Just around his chest.
Yes.
Because aren't you normally like your height is your wingspan as well? But not
Yeah.
wingspan, just girthage.
That was one big gorilla. And that was, he was
It was
shot.
this one.
And I don't know if he was attacking somebody or if it was poached or whatever, but that's the biggest one they have
Okay.
that they caught and were actually able to
This
measure.
is, oh, wait.
What?
Put it back. Because I was talking about the gorillas walking.
Hang on a second. Here we go.
Okay.
A gorilla's walking video for your enjoyment, ladies and gentlemen. They're just good.
It's like he just had Taco Bell.
It's good. he's on his way to John Malin's house.
But
for some
my
more Taco Bell.
favorite, the last 2 days that I've looked on Insta, is this one.
Turn
Oh,
the
wait.
sound on.
It is. I thought,
No, that's not the
Isn't
largest
that
turtle.
Cute.
That's just a turtle.
Oh gosh, that's cute.
All right, Vic's got some snake
Vic.
information for me. The snake you showed would squeeze the life out of you, and meanwhile, you're under a spell staring into its black eyes, much like the albino yeti.
Much like the
there's
in
a black
Jungle
eyes. Yes,
Book.
he's dropping Jungle Book on us.
Trust in me.
That was Snoop Dogg, lol. I once met a dwarf who was about 5'8", world's largest dwarf.
Couldn't you say I'm a dwarf? I'm just really big.
I'm thinking you're
Taller than me.
That wouldn't really make you a dwarf, though, would it? I mean, I guess you still have dwarfism, right?
know.
You still have the characteristics
Yeah.
of dwarfism.
All right, I gotta look it up now.
5'8", though. That's
Okay.
taller than Jimmy Reyes.
Here's another good one, I think.
Mhm.
This little boy is it's making the noise of the weed eater. How cute is that?
Come on, we only want gross big
Sorry,
animals.
it's cute.
Let's see here. And the world's smallest giant. So we have the world's largest dwarf and the world's smallest giant. So my dad, when he was alive, was very much a prankster.
Mhm.
When I was a kid, probably first grade, we were out downtown Portland driving around. I think we were out at the old G.I. Joe's store. You don't remember the old, they used to have a chain of stores called G.I. Joe's, and they started out as army surplus stores. So you can go there and buy like used gas masks and like bullet shells from World War II and things like that. And they actually became sort of a sporting goods store. But we used to go out there, and it was way out in like Northeast Portland or Southeast Portland or some East Portland. And so we're driving along, and my dad goes, "Did you see that giant?" And I was a little kid, kindergarten, right? And I said, or first grade, I was like, "There was no giant back there." He goes, "Yes, there was." And I go, "You're lying." He said, "I'll show you." So he goes around the block, right? And he goes, "See, there's a giant." And there was this really overweight gentleman, excessively overweight, sitting on a motorcycle. He probably was about 5'6", but he weighed probably about 350.
Oh my gosh.
And that was my dad's idea of a joke. Well, you know. So anyway, there's a giant, the world's smallest giant. There he was. I've seen him with my own eyes.
Oh, okay.
My wife worked with a short lady a few years ago. The manager teased her and said she could go trick or treat as a. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, HR
That
issue.
is terrible.
Okay. Here's Adam Rayner is the only person in recorded history to have been both a dwarf and a giant. He
How is
was
this possible?
in Hungary, born or died in 1950, known for being both a dwarf and a giant.
So he had dwarfism, but he was a giant. So he was a giant dwarf? It's
Wait.
incredible.
I can't. He measured 4 foot and a quarter inch. He
My
couldn't
dad
get
would-
into the
my
world's
dad was funny.
first
Okay.
World War because he was too.
How tall was he?
Short.
He was 5'8"?
No, it says 4 foot quarter inch.
How does that make him a giant?
I don't know. Oh, then he had a dramatic growth spurt. They think because of pituitary tumor. I have a pituitary tumor.
Are you going to become a giant?
I might become a giant. He had a growth spurt between his early 20s to early 30s, and he
Survey says.
gained height at an average rate of 3.16 inches per year. He reached a height of 7'2". He went from a U.S. shoe size 10 at age 19 to a 20 only 3 years later. That would have been painful.
Wow. Wow.
A benign pituitary adenoma. That's what I have.
Oh
my gosh. Are you guys? I should be way taller.
Shelley Cloverfield Lopresti, you're gonna grow
What
and be a
the-
giant.
What?
You know that movie was Attack of the 50-Foot Woman?
I bet she had a pituitary adenoma.
There you go. It's gonna happen.
Yep.
And we'll do it live right here on
I
Aaron
probably
Live.
due for my MRI to check it. You never
Oh.
know. So
Yeah.
I can't have an MRI right now.
Old dirty fatty's jumping on the bandwagon. Attack of the 50-Foot Shelley. It's gonna happen.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
He died.
He stars.
He
in
was
that season.
7'8".
But he started off life as a dwarf,
Yes.
as the world's largest dwarf, and then became the world's shortest giant.
That is crazy.
Amazing.
Poor
Wow.
guy.
Only
Imagine he just go through clothes like,
only on this show.
oh, and shoes. I would be so sad.
Well, you would, because you couldn't keep up
Yeah.
as quickly as you order shoes.
Well, you'd be sad because if I did keep up,
Oh
I
my
would be
God.
broke.
That's for sure. Oh my goodness, you guys. What
Hi.
a Christmas Day special this has been. I want to thank everybody for being with us
staying with
and
us.
joining us. Especially, Christmas night, you got dinner, you got family
Oh,
over,
You're tired.
you're wore out.
You're annoyed with just people in general.
That's right. You're showered in gifts. Maybe you're not. Maybe you got gypped.
Oh.
Maybe you got gypped on the gifts.
Mm.
But either way, you took the time to join us. I want to say thank you.
Good night.
I'd like to remind everybody that the link to my campaign, Wraith of God, Blood Hunters, is in the description of this video right now, right here. And if you go and check that out, if you haven't backed, that'd be great. If you're interested in getting a hat or a shot glasses, they start shipping next week. So you order, get it immediately.
Beanies
a
we
good thing.
have. The hats will come in soon.
Sequential Treasures, check your P.O. box. They always send me an email when I've got something and they haven't sent one. So I will double check.
Well, yeah.
And
And things are going to be slow right now.
That's
I mean,
true.
everything that I've ordered, they're like, oh, this,
And remember,
Storms
Comicsgate
and stuff,
Kings, I
whatever.
believe, will be tomorrow night. I assume will be tomorrow night.
And you got bros.
No bros this week.
Oh.
We have a vacation. And then David Williams, Kelsey, and myself, our draw stream will be this
The
week.
bearded
And then Saturday,
ones.
of course, is Comic Art Convo, where we discuss 4 o'clock. We discuss our favorite comic book artists, cover artists. So, anyway, everybody, have a great Christmas. The rest of your evening, enjoy your weekend. Thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you soon. Thank you.